Tale of Two Birds, rich with emotions, idioms, phrases, and a meaningful life message. Idioms and phrases are bolded, and their meanings are explained after the story. A Tale of Two Birds, an inspiring story of freedom, fear, and finding your own wings. High up in the dense green woods of the Himalayas, in a cozy nest on a sturdy old pine, lived two little birds, Chirpy and Sparrow. They were sisters, born on the same day, fed with the same beak, and raised under the same sky, yet they saw the world very differently. Chirpy was curious, brave, and always looking toward the horizon. She dreamed of flying over mountains and rivers, touching clouds and seeing what lay beyond the trees. But Sparrow was the opposite. She preferred the nest, familiar branches, and the safe rhythm of the forest. The world is a scary place, she'd say. Better safe than sorry. One day, their mother said, "You both are strong now. It's time to fly. The sky's the limit." Chirpy chirped with excitement, but Sparrow hesitated. "What if I fall?" she asked. Chirpy smiled. "And what if you fly?" Still, Sparrow said, "I'll stay a little longer. You go ahead and chase dreams. I'll stay here and play it by ear." Chirpy took off. Her wings fluttered awkwardly at first, but soon she soared above the forest, over valleys and lakes. She saw waterfalls sparkle like stars and met birds from far-off lands. She even escaped a hawk once by the skin of her beak. Meanwhile, Sparrow stayed behind, comfortable but restless. Days passed, then seasons. She watched others leave, return, or change, but she stayed, stuck between comfort and regret. One day, a storm shook the forest. A lightning bolt hit the old pine. The nest cracked. Sparrow, trembling, clung to the edge. Suddenly from the mist, Chirpy appeared. Stronger, bolder, brighter. "Come with me, Sparrow. Let's build a new home together." Sparrow looked down, then up. She was tired of wondering. She took a deep breath and jumped. Her wings wobbled, but Chirpy flew beside her. "Don't worry," she said. "Every bird has to leave the nest someday." And finally, Sparrow spread her wings and flew. They built a new nest on a high cliff with a view of the sunrise. Now Sparrow sings of courage, and Chirpy smiles, knowing her sister finally learned to live. Idioms and phrases with meanings. 1. Better safe than sorry. It's wiser to be cautious than take a risk and regret it later. 2. The sky's the limit. There are no limits to what someone can achieve. 3. Play it by ear. To handle a situation spontaneously rather than planning ahead. 4. By the skin of her beak. A twist on by the skin of one's teeth. Just barely escaping danger. 5. Every bird has to leave the nest someday. Everyone must become independent at some point. 6. Spread her wings and flew. To begin living independently, bravely exploring new possibilities. Message of the story. Comfort zones feel safe, but they often trap our true potential. Life begins where fear ends. Like Sparrow, we all have fears. But the moment we gather courage and take that leap, we discover the world waiting beyond. Freedom, growth, and self-belief are born from action, not hesitation.